This video message is addressed to the Hindu community of Pandits and Pujaris, Acharyas and Achargals, Gurus, Swamis and Sadhus, or Pags all over the world. Pranam, Namaskar, Vanakkam to all our respected religious and spiritual persons. Our Sanatana Dharma civilization is one that is more than 10,000 years old. No other culture has thrived like ours over such a span of time. Almost the whole world has been touched by our glorious civilization. Sanatana Dharma has contributed to spirituality, science, philosophy, religion, and given birth to yoga, ahimsa, and many other value systems for human development and harmony. All of you have been entrusted to ensure that our people understand these values which are embedded in the Vedas, Upanishads, Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, Tirukural, and many other sacred books of our civilization. However, despite such a rich heritage, we have witnessed colonialists and conquerors wreaking havoc on our people over the last 1,200 years. We are now the target of conversions which are happening on a severe scale at all corners of the earth. In particular, the trend is systematically targeted at Hindus and followers of all indigenous faiths. It is also very well funded to ensure that they destroy our legacies, traditions, and our very identities. Every day, all over the world, thousands of Hindus are being converted to other religions. This is done through subtle means such as befriending or helping the poor by feeding them and providing rations, or giving solace to those who are depressed or sad, or reaching out to sick people who have lost hope. In many instances, especially in countries like Pakistan and Bangladesh, they even use methods of manipulation, threat, and force. The fact that many Hindus are ignorant about their scriptures and lack knowledge of our Shastras makes it even easier for them to be targeted for conversions. As a general statement, Hindus lack confidence, pride, and self-esteem in being Hindus. This is probably a result of the fact that over the last many centuries, the Hindu mind has been attacked and battered by the invaders and colonizers. They not only colonized our land, but also colonized our minds. As members of the Pags community, you are an important part of our Hindu ecosystem. You are the pillars of the community. If you are strong, the community will be strong. If you are weak, the community will collapse. We now seek your intervention and active involvement in this highly critical matter. All of you must help to propagate Sanatana Dharma. All of you must reach out to the Hindu community. We must impart knowledge. We must ensure the welfare of our Hindus. No poor Hindu must be at the mercy of any missionary. We must help our own people. You are the people who are required to impart the knowledge of our scriptures and the wisdom of Hinduism. You are the people who will give inner strength and transmit the age-old intelligence of Sanatana Dharma. You are the very pillars that are holding us together. Your knowledge, insights, and compassion are needed to make weak Hindus strong again. There are millions of Hindus all over the world who are financially, emotionally, and spiritually poor because of the colonialists and conquerors. These people are completely vulnerable and open to exploitation by Christian and Muslim preachers and missionaries. Why or how has this happened? It happened because Christians and Muslims make it their business to know who the vulnerable are and pursue them incessantly. They do not sit and wait in their churches and mosques for people. They are out there appearing to help communities actively. They are on the ground getting their hands dirty. They do not go about with an air of one who has to be revered. Instead, they humble themselves as ones who are serving the people and their God. They go as equals, simply as ones who have more spiritual knowledge and understanding. They go to hospitals and pray for their sick. They visit slums. They set up children's homes. They call that outreach. Dear Pandits and Pujaris, Acharyas and Achargals, Gurus, Swamis, and Sadhus, do you do this? If someone is sick, please just visit their homes. Your simple prayer will help them recover quickly. Otherwise, the Christian father will take your place. After church, they provide food and drink in a hall, and the pastor or priest goes around and talks to everyone. They call that fellowship. They form small groups that are headed by senior church members. They read the Bible, discuss their scripture, pray for each other and themselves, for their specific issues, and for others in their church. This way, more people can receive personal attention. They call these cell groups. Are we reaching out to our people? If so, are we reaching out the right way? In this day and age, we need more than rituals. Please, teach our people our scriptures, especially Vedas and Puranas. The people will love you for saving our religion. Please, gather them in groups and spend more time to share our dharma with them. If you can explain the mantras of the day, it would be excellent. Many of you are already doing this. However, we need more to participate actively to save our spiritual books from being destroyed by our enemies. Hindus are the greatest of human civilizations. With your help, our people can shine, and eventually you will benefit too. If more Hindus become Christians or Muslims, our temples will close down. Let us promote our glorious Sanatana Dharma of 10,000 years. Other religions are barely 2,000 years in existence and already fighting among themselves. We ask all our Pandits and Pujaris, Acharyas and Achargals, Gurus, Swamis and Sadhus, will you rise to the challenge and uphold our Dharma? Namaskar.